traders who had to become investors, investors that had to file BK. Don't do that. All right, it's 11:03 EST. It's time for Mike and me. Mike, how you doing today, partner?
I'm okay, Coach. Thanks for asking. There's always another trade, and it's a marathon, not a sprint, much like life.
Okay, so the description in well, the headline was is the correction in the miners completed. My answer is I don't think so, and I just want to break down because I know the whole world's bullish metals, and I understand why. I am too. Okay, but sometimes you have to be tactical.
Sure.
So here we are in silver. After this flag breakout, checking it yesterday. This is a weekly chart, so there is potential for a 2-week reversal because 2 weeks ago we closed at 31.62. So although that we bounced from the $30 level, and we're having a pretty good day today, but it doesn't negate the ugly candle,
Sure.
what's happening today. And then if I break it down into some shorter term stuff, um,
Love stuff.
if you don't like to, hear the ice crack, I said sell rips, and it's a pretty good rip to 31. It could try 31 and a half into next week, especially if the dollar pulls back, which I think is a possibility. But if we start closing under this flag line, give it a little tolerance, 30, then silver squeeze guys, you can stop squeezing the lemon because we're going to have some type of shakeout to the downside that could take us down to 27 or maybe even wash out. And what could drive it? Well, I think what could drive it is a rally to 106 in the dollar index. So I wouldn't chase it here. This is a pretty good first wave. I thought we were starting to turn after all the numbers. Maybe there's a little bit more left, but I would wait if I want to get long the dollar for some type of retrace of this first rally off the lows. And
What
before,
would you what would you
but
think would cause do you think it would be news related to cause some retrace, Coach? Just out of opinion.
well, to me, I'm looking for this rally in yields, which is part of it, right? Higher rates, stronger dollar to at least have a pullback, just like the dollar. The yen is a few days away, maybe from a sell zone. Down here, 150 was aggressive. We're knocking at the door. So, up here, 151 is an area where I'm going to be real interested in starting to sell US dollar yen up through 52, which, if you look left, was a key area. And then, the big call is I'll get into more details tomorrow, but I think there's a possibility that, I showed this 140 support and said, if we get a rally here, we could put in a right shoulder. So, you know what? That looks like that could be developing here. A right shoulder, here's your left shoulder. 61.8's about, 54, but I think there'll be a good trade at least from 51. So that's it on the dollar. Uh, you know, I also said don't sell Canada before I left because it'll rip your face off. Not to short the dollar, and Canada's ripping off the bears' faces. So I wouldn't. I'd be looking to buy a dip in Canada, maybe 650, if it's real deep for another move to the upside. So, you know, I before I left, I said the key thing is what W.D. Gans said, and he was a guy who could call not only what day a market might turn, but
Whoa.
what time of day.
Who's this?
W.D. Gann.
Sign me
Okay.
up for the sign me. Does he have a free newsletter like TGH?
In heaven, if he
Oh,
went
he's
there.
it's post what are they called?
Yeah,
Posthumous? Posthumous?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, he's one of the masters
So
of
you know
snout
what,
around.
he hit the bid. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, he's
That's what we
staring.
call, yeah, hitting the
You know,
bid. That's what
he's staring up at the grass now, Mike.
it's
Unlike us
okay.
that are still staring down. But even a guy like that. I mean, here's one of his maxims, and here's a guy that pinpointed time, and his maxim was, if you don't learn how to change your mind, you won't have any change left.
Well,
And
everybody think, I think, look at net. I think everybody knows where we sit with that. We're natural Geminis. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, and so dollar was trading around par, and that was what I led off my last show before I took a trip. Is the WD Gann Maxim. So I'm looking for 106 in the Dixie before it's over. I don't know what's going to be behind it. Maybe there's going to be, maybe I'm wrong about yields. Maybe there's going to be something happening in Europe. Aussie, up here, I thought, I said I wouldn't get long the Aussie and had a couple of false breakouts. You had this breakout, and then you had a false breakout. So, I'd sell rallies in Aussie.
I'd
And I
sell
do think,
rallies and everything.
yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
me.
I don't know, maybe
I
not
apologize for
stocks,
jumping in.
but
Good
not
segue.
stocks. And I think TLT, although it's down, an old technical maxim, and I'll leave it with this, is old resistance should become new support. So we're approaching the breakout of TLT before we had the big move.
Mhm.
People remember we were there for this. So I'd be on the lookout for a turning point in TLT, maybe into tomorrow's number or next week. And maybe this also will have something to do with risk off. But you know what, Mike? There's a reason I bring guests on. It's because they give everyone who listens to them an edge. And even though I'm interviewing them, I'm listening to them.
Oh,
And I'm going to go with Pivot King's number, should we get there at 5850, because we do have some nice divergence in S&Ps, even though we're at new highs. The daily didn't come close to confirming. So I'm going to give the Pivot King's number a shot at 5850. That's, it's only another 70 handles. We could do that next week, especially if yields soften up a little bit and the dollar eases up a little bit. We could continue the blow off. And I think that's just a trade. I'm still looking for 6,000, 6,100, probably after the election for a more serious correction. So, what I'm interested in, Mike, is
talk to me, coach.
okay.
I'm back in
What?
it.
All right. Okay. Cool. What option? What call buying is backing up price action today? Because even though the S&Ps are a bit lower, this is
Okay, I'm going
probably
to answer
another.
everything. I'm
Okay,
going to
go
answer
ahead.
your question first, and then we can extrapolate if you want.
Do you want the charts, man?
Not yet. I'm not used
All
to.
right.
I'm not finished covering my negative P&L yet. No, I'm on
Okay.
it. Hold
All right.
on.
Okay.
Coach, I'm hot. Natural gas breaking higher.
Okay.
Pissed.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we
We
turning?
talked about that Tuesday.
I'm
And
trying to get in the freaking thing. I'm bidding for 1645. Where'd it go? Hold on. I'll turn it. I'll come over charts
what
now.
are you talking about? UNG?
I'm going to tell you why I went to
There it
UNG.
is.
Right? Are we going to change it over or with
There,
screens?
there, there's UNG. Oh yeah, we can do that right now.
I'm animated now. Back in it. All right. What are they? Where am I?
You're there.
Okay. Calls. TGH. Okay. Bear with me, please. It'll probably change your trading career if you absorb this without exaggeration. Okay. Bottom line. Okay. Buying net. NCLH, man. I did a video last evening right before the close. It was called the new TGH Power Hour.
Yeah,
If we get
saw it.
enough likes and views, I'll do it all the time, and that's not arrogant. It's just I'm placing orders here, man.
Yeah.
NCLH, go back to the video. And this was the one. Where am I? What did I talk about on Power Hour? CLH close. I noted the calls 19 hours ago.
Okay, nice. Just index trades green. Okay.
That note on CLH 19 hours ago, right before the close, was at 30.
Nice. Before the
Now it's,
gap.
now it's at 35.
So
And we
that was a
shorted.
gap. Was that before earnings or something? What, the gap up opening?
You want to know what it was? It was
Well,
FinTwit.
wow.
Everybody was pumping this thing about how short, about a short squeeze. Let me go
Okay.
to it. Hold on. It's important, Coach.
Yeah, you know what? It might just be beginning the short squeeze. I look at this chart and could go to 60. That was a nice looking chart.
Jake, this
Okay.
setup could literally, Jake, you're who you taught, right?
Well, no, I didn't teach him.
Oh, we had him on as a guest.
Yeah,
No, that's okay.
yeah.
This setup could literally make some people's entire year 19 hours ago. Now, look, it's what you look for in a trade, okay? There's okay, pot MACD curling, extremely oversold, but it's been oversold for a week. Look at the chart. I'll go back to it, okay?
Yeah,
FinTwit, all the
60.
people that I follow, I'm sorry, Coach,
No, it's okay.
all the
Six.
Weisenheimers, if you will.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about him. Ripster, the wise guy, brought it up
But
last night. Snow, by the way, I did a closing update on 4 stocks last night before I go to NCLH. Do your own due diligence, okay? Snowflake. I said this thing could go up all day long if the market's down.
it looks like the other one.
Snow. They're all up,
Yeah,
but you know what, Coach? Sometimes they cause the FOMO and chase these things. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, it
Snow
spreads.
also Ripster. It's all these guys. It's the same thing. What else? The NCLH. I did a whole video about that. Risk to reward. Yes, it was a little long in the tooth, but net in time you take this, it works. Then we went back to the weekly chart, 1-day wonder. If you were short this, if I was short NCLH, and I've been known to do these things, used to, I'd be there. There it is, keeps going. Donald Trump, DJT, price action over the moving averages, anything you wanted, DJT. Huge volume, came down on low volume. Now it's up, what it takes, like up like 10%, even more than that. What else did we do a video on?
It's going to rally into the election, buddy.
How about SoFi? Calls all day long. SoFi. How about net? One of my I did a video last night on net. It was coiled. I'm in net.
That was coiled. Good name.
Now hold on a second. It's also a stock it's cybersecurity. Now let me go again. I don't trade upon FinTwit. The stock had price action range and volume. But when you look at all these freaking guys pumping them up, hold on a second. Joe Kunkel, good guy, one of us, if you will. Here it is, Sophia, trying to look instruction. He's on SoFi. DJT, same thing. I brought it up. People are buying calls. Net. Hold on. Been liking the option position there. This is an hour ago, but look at this. Net. Weekly. This is a day ago. Weekly, very coiled. It's been coiled, Coach. You know what I mean? Net, no pun, over time. Even if it doesn't work, they give you an out. But this was a coiled spring. It was over the gaps. And by the way, I do have it. I did some
It's
selling.
actually an ascending triangle, the last chart, which is a classic Edwards and McGee reversal formation, the prior chart.
What else?
I think
SVM,
that's
a
it.
metal. Silver Corp metals. Silver. Oh, actually, that reversed. That was up high. Something must have happened. Oh, SVM was breaking a new high barely. Okay, let's keep going. Planeteer. Okay. This was the cleanest and easiest trade out there, Coach. I'm not in a lot of it. If I had 100,000, I'd probably be out of it because there's even a trader at my level. It is what it is. Sometimes if you're watching every tick, you have you have too big of a position. If I had 8,000 shares, I'd be on vacation. Unfortunately, I had 44,000 at one point. I took it off. I get it. Another one, ARM, coiled, semi, coiled, goes with NVIDIA. Everybody knows that they all take their turns.
Looking for 145, 150 NVIDIA.
Isn't okay. MU had its day today. I don't know if it's going to go above the 200-day, but it's up at the high and it was green all morning. All right, another one. What are they talking about now? That's it. You want to go to sweeps? UNG, I missed it. I was bidding what? What was our UNG? I talked about it from the road on Tuesday and Monday.
Yeah, when we
1440,
were on it. Yeah,
1460. I got my bids in there.
yeah.
There are my bids. 1440,
You know,
1440.
Andy did a great live trade on Andy Constance, our guest yesterday, bought crude
Oh,
on that dip live here. Very nice trade.
coach,
And he bought it for growth, he said.
I bought
Okay.
it for growth. Here's my,
Yeah.
in all due
That's
respect.
what he said. All
Well,
right.
did you miss my trade yesterday? I bought USO on the bottom. There's my buys 1 day ago. There's my buys on crude. USO
Okay.
70. I posted it right here. Where is it?
Nice. All right. So you're on the oil.
How could I not be on the oil? I went through it. I talked about it for 20 minutes yesterday on air.
Okay.
Bought USO a day ago. 73.86. There are my trades. So anyway, next. And why did I buy it? I don't know what he says, but I'll re-go over the video again because I'll re-get props. I don't even have to look at the chart. It broke the 200-day and the 50-day was below the 200-day. I bought it on the 50-day below the 200-day, if that makes
Nice.
sense, right here. And I
Nice.
said it, buying 73.86. There's be my buys. USO, right to the 50-day. 73.58, if you will. And that was
It
live.
looks a lot like WTI.
Well,
Same
whatever, man. I'm on it.
pullback and
You
going.
can tell
Yes.
that your guest I was on it too. I bought it live. I don't, whatever.
Okay.
We'll move on.
I have a secret.
I do too.
I mean, I've got a secret that I just can't keep quiet about.
Planetaire bullish, still buying it. They're buying some China stocks. Wells Fargo bearish. That sucks. CLH, I brought it up. ARM, I brought it up. Calls. It's going higher with or without you. Net going higher with or without you. We're in that. SoFi already brought it up. Calls off the board. CLH again brought it up.
Let's see
Boom.
some of these China stocks, Mike, because I want to ask you something. And then I'm also going to share my secret before we're off the air, because it's not a secret. But let's see China. Oh, let's see Baba, best of breed. Okay. All right. There's a technician that I respect, and there's a big meeting. It's hard, like they say, don't fade the Fed.
Yeah,
It's
no, that's
it's just as hard to fade the PBOC because they're elephants and they can do whatever they want to do. But what are bear market rallies? They are sharp.
yes.
They are fast. They blow out every short that's been short for months. Now put up a weekly.
I
I
get it.
rest my
I get
case.
it. I get it.
This thing could completely fail, wash out. If they don't come up with something at this, I don't know, some meeting they're having.
No,
Uh,
hold on. We'll post that before. Keep going, coach. I'm sorry.
all
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Anyway, see, if you don't use your telescope, you don't see that. If you're on a 4-hour chart, you can't see that, there's something important at that level, that it turned down from that level pretty aggressively. Out of what? Out of nowhere? No. Look at larger time frames. That's an order. To
I go to
everyone
larger
watching me,
time
that's an
frames.
order.
Coach, I run 3 funds, short, medium, and long term. Come on.
I'm
Give
not.
me a
Yeah,
break.
I'm addressing the people that watch us,
Oh,
Mike.
all right.
Yeah,
Touche.
that's what we're not doing these videos for you and me. So I'm addressing the people that are trying to learn to survive in the market. So use your larger time frames. At least look at them once a week, like the end of the week. Look at your weeklies. All right. So bearish wise guy action. I was thinking of buying FXI puts. I haven't done it. I might wait for 58.50 in the S&Ps, and China might be my preferred short. I know it's a riverboat gambler thing, but you got to know when to hold them.
Oh, come on.
Know when.
I'll let you have it. How about this,
All right.
coach? Hedge funds sold the most amount of China stocks in history. But yet
Yeah,
again, Here it is. China's Ministry of Justice. This is not the one.
All right. So they
This
use this that rally to get out.
this is it, Coach. China's Finance Ministry will hold a briefing October
Okay.
12th, which is Saturday, I believe, at 10
Yeah.
a.m. We already
Yeah.
posted that
Yeah.
on
Okay.
TGH.
Yeah. So we'll see. Next week should be interesting. Anyway, it smacks of desperation to me right now. I think the China might fail one more time and then bottom. But anyway, that's it. Uh, you want to know the announcement I have?
Yeah.
All right, on Wednesday, November 13th, 2 days after the election, we will have a visit from Donald Trump. No, I'm kidding. By someone almost as good, David Hunter.
Oh, bravo.
2 days after the election, David Hunter will be here, and he's not only talking about the melt up now, but he's also talking about what comes after it a little bit
Well,
more.
he's been a couple of. I'm here to listen.
Yeah.
Like my
Anyway,
father said, I didn't
uh,
learn. I didn't learn much with my mouth open, but I have an idea what it is.
yeah. Anyway, so he's going to be with us. Be great to catch up with David. So that's my secret, big secret. Anyway, um, anything you want to wrap it up with, bro? We're heading into the end of the week. Some people are probably nervous about the Middle East. When's Israel going to retaliate? So, I don't know if people are going to want to go home long aggressively, but I'm waiting for 5850 and give Steve's number a shot. Maybe we'll see it next week. Um, and that's it. You know, I think there's going to be great buying opportunities when David's on.
There is yeah, coach, like I said,
Every day
you
there
have
is.
level on metals. I have stocks that I'm looking at like CELH and Planeteer still going on. Maybe the
Yeah.
oils take a catch up. I don't until now, it's still stock picking. I don't
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing. I don't know how else to articulate it.
Well, I'll tell you, man, take a little vacation, Mike.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my friends, they have health issues, but just going back to see people you haven't seen in a while and, laughing about stuff that happened in grammar school and high school, all us gray heads now. All the egos are gone when you get
True.
together now
Yeah. Well, I don't
because
know about all of them.
no one's competing who's richer.
I don't
Okay,
know
I
about
mean
that.
that stuff's not there anymore. I'm telling you. So anyway, it was great. Recharged me. So
No, I
um,
can't go. I can't go back to my old high school. I can't walk in the door without 100,000 donation in my old high school. I can't.
yeah,
It's like Harvard. Believe me. Do due diligence. Look it up.
yeah. All right. Well, that's where I'm at. We have another number tomorrow. I think PCE tomorrow, the Fed's favorite, and it looks like you're hot. I hope the people
All
in the
I'm doing
room
is
are.
bringing up stocks that are out of range and price action
Yeah, and
right
they're
here.
go. Yeah.
DJT, CELH, NET, a couple of China
Let me
stocks. I'm
ask you.
running.
Let me ask you about DJT. Do you think that like a 1 month rally in DJT is an election predictor?
No, I think
If
they're
we're
taking advantage of a stock that should be zero and it's heavily shorted and they're piling onto it. I don't think the
okay,
symbol even matters.
okay,
I don't think
cool.
I
I
don't
think
think it's
you're probably right. I'm always trying to read things
no.
into
This is you know what
things.
this coach? No. That's and that. Well, listen, we're here to do both. Fortunately, I think the algos say a
Yeah.
stock that three moving averages are curling up above the 50-day with price range and action and breaking high, whatever, and it's heavily shorted and has volume. I get it. Doesn't matter.
They'll really get an edge if some pull numbers shift. Shorts are probably still hoping. I don't think shorts give up until we're over that green moving average. And, I think that's where we're going. So nice looks, man. Great coverage of the whole board like usual. Uh, you know, People only hear a few things from me, few, you know, what do we call them? Legacy markets. I will leave my legacy in the legacy markets, Mike.
All right. Any questions? We look now.
Yeah, anything out there, peeps?
No, Mickey. It's all good.
Mag Silver having a good day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Let's look. Good eye. Well, you don't. I'm going to tell you something, Coach. You don't miss it. I go on for a millisecond on these option sweeps, and you can catch them. It's amazing. Mag Silver.
Yeah, it
All
looks
right.
pretty good. Yeah, I
You know
don't
what?
even know this issue. It's diverging. Yeah, what's that? Mux? That doesn't look so good.
No, it doesn't. I pulled it up, but Mag
He,
Silver.
he he's a diluter.
I know that. You
All
said that
right,
4 years now.
he's a polluter and a diluter. Anyway, so yeah, any other silvers like AG? What's that look like? I know you trade that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
AGQ. Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
You know what? Call.
AGQ,
Oh, hold on. This is what I meant to
AGQ
say.
looks lousy.
This is what.
It looks more like silver. The other
No,
ones look like stocks.
this is what the only silver that took calls today. Thank God you brought it up. I wanted to bring in, ask you, please hang in.
Jay?
SILF? No, it's physical silver. Hold on.
Huh.
Let's leave off with this because it's important. Let's go to the public Jesus feed, if you will. He posted
Jesus
it.
was always public.
S square.
He never put up a paywall.
No.
The real Jesus.
SIVR. Let's look at
Oh,
this.
SIVR, Bolt Sweeper. Let's see it.
Physical silver ETF.
Okay.
Let's
That
mark
should
it
look a
down.
lot. Well, that should look like my silver chart. Let's see the chart.
Okay.
Can't talk about it without seeing it.
You got, oh, I thought you had, I'm sorry.
I don't have it. You're
Coach,
on.
relax. I got
You
19
got the
screens
screen.
here. I didn't know it was on me.
All right.
SIVR. And you said it probably looks like silver when I wasn't on the screen.
And it
You're exactly
does.
right. It does.
Yeah, and I'd sell rips in this.
Okay.
And I think it's going to 25. I could be wrong. Look how many times I've been wrong trying to pick tops of this stuff. So
No, there's nothing
anyway,
wrong with being wrong. It's wrong with something wrong with staying wrong.
yeah, well, I did call the high in silver so far. It's
Yes,
been
you did.
32 to 33 from the 28 longs. And I don't think I've missed anything, and I think I'm going to get it cheaper than most think. When in doubt, zoom out. That's a good saying. I like that.
Tesla has its update. I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern today, 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah.
Be careful. Even Jake's on it. Some big options discrepancy. Tesla, by the way, I put my ego aside there. I had a lot of it. Where is it? All right, Tesla. There it is.
Yeah.
I had TSLL overnight.
Yeah.
Okay, this went to 1080. By the way, I sold 36,000 TSLL this morning, 1188. You see that?
Yeah.
1195. Let me show you my screen. 36,000. The stock went to 1080. It would have been down 36,000. Look, here it is. TSLL all this morning. Hold on. Let me finish. Not that I would embellish. It's just what it is. I didn't like it. All right. I literally 4:40 in the morning, 3,000, 1180. 3,000, 1180. Then I sold 1190. I sold it 36,000. A total of 4,000. I sold it all there. Got out of it. So let's see now. Well, I don't know. The market is where is this thing? Here's the general board on the. Let's look at my board if you want to keep going.
1132 last. It's your chart's up there. 1138.
Oh, you didn't see my fills?
No, that didn't come up.
Oh, I'm sorry. All my fills.
All right, I have to move our heads.
440 this morning. 1182, 1182, 1188, 3,000, 1182, 1188, 1190. I sold a total of 33, believe me, I had 36,000. So now what happens? We'll see. Here's my board. If we want to go to the board, I'll even look at the board here. All right. All right, APP. You want to talk about it more? Oh, let me go here. Stocks that are leading new things now. I'm all messed up here. The leaders are still going, coach, still breaking high.
Good. I want to see that 5850. Try it out.
APP, there's a stock, new highs. MU, still going higher at the high of the day. Amazon, basing a little bit. Meta, getting close to 600, like we said, all the calls. It's a matter of time. NCLH, did it work? Snowflake, work, bottom right. Baba, positive. Square. Net, I'm still in it. Nevada, okay. Fizzler down 18. I didn't see that. That's a big move. That's something up there, Fizzler. That's it, coach. A couple of oils mixed. They came in a little bit, unfortunately, because we're long some of them. I'm not gonna lie. That's it, coach. It's
All right,
mixed.
buddy. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow in the room.
Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. Cheers. Thanks for leading by example as always, coach.